When we talk about linear equations and the graph of a linear equation, we often like to refer to its slope. That is, how much this line is slanting. And so when we look at this graph, if we're moving from left to right, we notice that the values are increasing. If the values are increasing or going up, then we call that a positive slope. Also, we have learned that the coefficient of x is the slope, and notice that the 2/3 is positive. So that is why that is a positive slope. If we are looking at this graph, as we're moving from left to right, the values are decreasing. And so, again, the -3/4, which is the coefficient of x, that is called the slope, it is a negative, and so that is a decreasing or a negative slope. Sometimes you're going to have an equation where the line is completely flat, and we call that a zero slope, and the coefficient of x is zero. Well, if you multiply zero with x, that means that x isn't even there. And so that's why the equation ends up being y is equal to -2. And then the last kind of slope that we could possibly have is a vertical line, and that is called undefined. In this case, x is equal to -2 because the coefficient of y is zero. And we call that undefined because we don't know what's happening at that point. We don't know if it's increasing or if it's decreasing. So, one of the things that we like to use is the symbol of a skier on a slope. And so if the skier is going up, it's positive. If the skier is sliding down, it's negative. If the skier is going nowhere, like he just can't move, it's a zero slope. But if the skier is falling like completely down, we don't know what's going to happen. So we say that that is undefined.